Thanks, guys, for stopping on in for today's NBA pick video play for April 22nd, 2018. In today's video, talking about this Game 4 matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers. Going to give our lean on where we feel the better value stands on the over-under. Currently, the total at a relatively low number here, 205 points. Cleveland coming to this one down 1-2 after blowing that 17-point halftime lead that they had in Game 3 on the road against Indiana. The Cavaliers looking really solid offensively in the first half of that contest, but then just completely falling apart. They couldn't make their three-pointers, and as a result, they allowed the Pacers back into the game, and they lost down the stretch by a final of 90-92. And throughout this series, it's been relatively low scoring, which is one of the big reasons why Cleveland has had trouble with the Pacers. They've been able to slow the pace of play a little bit, limit the number of chances that they're giving to Cleveland. And also the Cavaliers just haven't been playing to what you'd expect from them, especially on the offensive side of the ball, which has played into the Pacers' hand. Cleveland on the year, of course, more of an offensive-oriented team. They're 5th in the NBA in scoring compared to 22nd in total team defense. They played some of their best ball when they were able to get out and transition a bit more, and when they were hitting their three-pointers at the rate that you would expect from these players. Cleveland averaging about 111 points per game. You compare that over to the Indiana Pacers, who generally played more to the pace of their competition, 17th in the league in scoring, 9th in total team defense, maybe slightly more favoring being more of a defensive-oriented group than the average team, but not all that much more so than that, given the results that we've been seeing in this series. The Pacers averaging about 105.5 points throughout the year and giving up about 104. So the Pacers, you take what they average, 105.5, added up with Cleveland, who averages about 111 points per game, and you get right about 216, 217 points, which is considerably higher than the 205 points that we're getting as the total here. And not a big surprise when you can see that the first three results in this series have been very low, hitting the under. Game 1, Cleveland losing by a final of 80-98. Game 2, winning 100-97. And then Game 3, losing in that one by a final of 90-92. Cleveland, they should be focused, ready to go. Their backs are against the wall. They're going to be putting in a huge effort to try to get the home court advantage back on their side of things, because if Cleveland goes on to lose this one here today, go down 1-3 in the series, they put themselves in a terrible position where they have to rattle off 3 straight wins in a row against a team that they haven't been having a whole lot of success with. So we expect a focused Cleveland to come in here today, try to play their style of basketball, and do a bit better in terms of hitting some of those threes that they've been missing. They've actually been getting a number of open opportunities from the three-point line. They just haven't necessarily been making the shots with the consistency that you'd like to see. But we look for Cleveland to get things a little bit more so back on track here today and get things into the 100-point range. And with that being the case, we do feel like the over 205 points is the better value play, even though we have generally been seeing some lower scoring games in the matchups between these two teams. We like things to progress a bit more back to the mean and have these teams have a little bit better performances on the offensive side of the ball here today. So again, siding with the over 205 points as the better value play in Game 4. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.